Now you mentioned ADHD, and I wanted to hop in because this is something interesting. My comorbidity with ADHD and OCPD, having both of them, they actually work against each other sometimes. And this is where you start having the different mental confidence issues, imposter syndrome, a lot of that. Because as I mentioned, I had a lot of projects I would start and stop. Well, a lot of those projects were started because of my ADHD, my creativity. I was always creative, loved making stuff, and I always get inspired. The ADHD, though, a lot of it is, the issue for me was the impulsivity of it. Because I would get an idea and drop everything and start the next idea. And that's where it was a problem, where it's like, no, you shouldn't do it like that. Being the person who jumps from project to project, along with not thinking any project is good enough to actually release, means I have this graveyard of all this stuff I never did. And then your confidence, you just start thinking every time you start something new, like, oh, this is gonna fail. This is gonna be something else. Another
can that I opened up, left on the table, and now it got some mold on it. You know, absolutely.
Yeah. So you start looking at yourself like that, like a failure, like somebody who just will not complete things. And if you don't understand what's going on in your mental, it really just leads you to be, it can lead to depression, obviously, but it can also lead to a point of you just giving up on life and trying new things. And that's where I didn't want to get. I didn't want to get to the point, I'm like, I'm never trying anything new again. I'll just settle in my job and just do this for the rest of my life and call it a day. So, all right.